Robbie Weeds here. Just got done a full day of work redoing the power transmission on this old Brown and Sharpe horizontal mill. This whole thing was made out of wood, and it shook and wasn't very rigid or even operable. So what I did was I hinged these two metal plates together, opposing each other. This will have a tensioning bolt to put tension on this. Haven't gotten to that yet. And then same deal, I'm going to have some all thread going all the way to tension this monster contraption that someone fangled together. These used to have very tall like line shaft engines that would run in old factories, and it would come from the ceiling. So this is just what somebody did to set up how to use an electric motor, and it works. It does work, so I can't really say anything negative. And I just made it way more rigid, and I just tested it out and took 200 thou off this 1 3/4 inch with the face mill, and I can't do that with my little import vertical mill. It's a Jet 15, but that would be a joke trying to do that with that. So I'm super happy that this has worked out. The next step is working on how to set up the power feed. I'm gonna run the power feed. I'm gonna have a pulley with some bearings off this shaft right here, powered by this pulley. And then I have the gearing and gearbox. I just need to transmit the power through a square drive or something like that to get it to the actual lead screw. But very happy. It was very hard. I fabricate stuff a lot in my garage with my lathe and my other mill and my equipment. And from me using this partially before and going back to only having the little jet, it was very tough to do. So I'm glad that this is back working, and I can use this to continue making the little projects that I need. So I'm really starting to like this thing. It's very rigid. I'm gonna, once I find a home in here and it gets bolted to the ground, I think this thing is gonna be a monster. It's already taken some very large cuts with I was running I had a 1-inch arbor in here before with a 1/4 inch cutter, and it was just eaten through. You can see some of the cuts I was taking, and it came out really nice. So I'm very excited. And again, I was taking 250 thou cuts, and it wasn't even bothered by it. So I'm very happy with this mill. It's going to get a lot of use. I'm just going to keep on doing what I can to upgrade it. It's not worth a lot of money, and I could invest in a bigger stronger mill, but I really like this, and I'm going to try to keep on upgrading it for, don't have a lot of funds to do it, but anything I can scrounge up, I'm going to try to really deck this thing out and make it so it can really do some nice cuts. All right, Robbie Weeds out.